What started as a productive skate day turned into a cringeworthy story that I'll never live down. Welcome to another day in my life.
Hey y'all, my name is Jasmine and welcome to my channel. I'm going to my roller skating lesson right now, so I'm just walking. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, my back is in so much pain right now because chronic back pain situations. It's been acting up so bad today, and it's probably not a good idea for me to go to this ice skating lesson, but I paid my $23.18 literally last night before I went to sleep, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm going, and I'm just gonna hope that it goes away while I'm roller skating, or at least that I can just get through it. So wish me luck.
I just completed my group roller skating lesson. We started learning crossovers today, so I'm just practicing that. It's really hard for me to cross my foot completely, so I'm just placing it in front of my other foot for now. Now I'm using more of a stroking motion instead of just marching my feet, so I'm starting to get more of a 2-foot glide and some speed when I do this. Now I'm practicing the other direction. I think this side is a little harder for me, but to be honest, both sides feel really weird. It definitely feels a lot different from crossovers and figure skating, which is still a work in progress too. Now I'm practicing the different sequences and techniques that I've learned in the last couple of weeks. I don't know what this move is called, but it reminds me of backward wiggles and slaloms in figure skating. And then I'm doing a C-turn. I feel so uncoordinated when I do this backwards move, and it shows. Now I'm practicing forward stroking into C-turns. C-turns are still very hard for me, but they feel better than last week, and my forward stroking also looks a lot more stable and controlled, so I'm making progress. Yay! But I'm still stumbling. Roller skating is hard and very different from figure skating, so if I want to get better at this, I have to keep showing up and practicing. But this sequence already feels so much smoother from all this practice. Then I went back to doing those wiggle-like things, and they look a lot smoother. Until they didn't. I definitely need more practice.
So I finished my roller skating lesson and doing a little bit of practice afterwards. And during my roller skating lesson, I actually fell one time. It was my first time falling while roller skating. Oh man, and it was a bad fall. And my back was hurting the entire time that I roller skated, but I just kept it pushing. And yes, but I'm so glad I went because I made some improvements, especially with that C-turn thingy, and she started teaching us crossovers today. So overall, not a bad skate day, but I'm gonna go get something to eat, go to Trader Joe's, and get some yarn, I think, as long as my back is able to handle it. So I'll see you guys later.
Okay, that's it for you?
Yes, thank you. I have secured my pizza dinner. It's been so long since I've had New York pizza because I've been in North Carolina, but I used to go there all the time. And yeah, so I got myself 2 pepperoni and mushroom slices, and I also got a plain slice for my mom. I'm heading to Michael's now to look for yarn and crochet hooks so I can make my toe covers for my skates, and I'm excited. I may not make the purchase today, but I just want to see what they got. So let's go look. I have a lot of yarn here. I'm looking for a black yarn. I can't tell if this yarn is 10 ply or not, and I need either 8 or 10 ply to make the 2 covers. What does this say? I just have to go to a yarn store to ask them questions. So Michael's was a bust. I didn't find any yarn and I was just so lost. And I feel so awkward and embarrassed right now because I saw someone come into the aisle and they looked like they knew what they were doing the yarn. So I was like, asked her, like, do you know anything about yarn? Like, sorry to bother you. Turned around and it was like a preteen or teenage girl. And I'm over here as like an adult asking a child about yarn, and she actually tried to help me, and I was just like, kept trying to apologize. I said, I'm sorry, like, you don't have to help me, no, you know. Then she's like, no, she was trying to help me out, but we couldn't figure it out. But the whole time I was just like, oh my god, this is so strange. Like, I'm a whole ass adult asking a child for help in the middle of a Michael's for yarn. Oh man, what a strange interaction. But like, she was really nice and she really tried to help me, but I just feel so awkward about it because I'm just like, oh my god, don't talk to strangers. Hey y'all, I'm back home now and I just heated up my pizza right here. I'm gonna add some garlic powder and red crushed pepper and enjoy my pizza. And actually my back is not bothering me anymore. Well, not as much. Like, it's gotten a lot better. It was bothering me all train ride home and everything, and as soon as I got into my mom's car when she picked me up, it just kind of just went away. And I'm just like, what is this? Is this like a mother's presence? I don't know. Like, it decided to go away. I'm gonna enjoy my pizza now. It's been so long since I've had me some good New York City pizza. My mom ate her slice already. She said that it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still better than the one over here because they have another brand over here and that one's really bad. But this one has always been really good to me for like that standard New York City, no frills pizza slice, you know? But let's see. Yeah, I think it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it a lot. Yeah, pop a bite. I'm gonna watch some House while I finish my pizza. Probably gonna finish eating this one, Brooklyn style as we call it. And the other one I'll eat regular, traditional style, you know.
Want to see how my next session goes? Click this box right here, and if it's not up yet, hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and catch up with my progress in the meantime. Thanks for watching. Bye!